What's up, guys? It's me, Aqua. Welcome back to another episode of Hunger Games on the Mindplex server. Today we have two insane games, guys. I'm talking about insane. I would not miss the ending of the first game. I don't even know what happened. I don't know. But guys, yeah, I had a lot of fun playing today. Now, let's get into the games. Okay, guys, let's get started with the first game. We are leaving in 2 seconds. 1 second, 0, and let's run for these chests. Maybe we can grab something. You know what? The grab is about above average. We got ourselves 2 pieces of good armor. I should have not punched right there, but yeah, because if you guys know, on the Mindplex server, if you punch, you lose speed 2. You get like speed 2 for the first like 20 seconds, but yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. But that guy, boom. Okay, you should be dead. There you go. I punched a guy off a cliff. That is exciting, and I don't know if that person's gonna chase me. Hopefully she doesn't chase me, but yeah. There's a person behind me. Okay, they do not have a weapon. If they had a weapon, I would have been dead, but no, they just have their fists, so I'm gonna peace out of here because I don't feel like them killing me. Alright, but there is a weapon, so you know what? Come for me. You know what? Come for me. Yeah, punch me out. Punch me out. Nope, I have a weapon. Psych. You are gonna die, sir, if you would let me get near you. And nope, he's probably gonna get away now. But okay, that's okay. I'm not too mad about that. Oh, really? I'm not too mad about that. That is fine. But we can keep chasing after him for a little bit, maybe. But yeah, guys, let's try to get this guy. He looks like he has some decent. So he doesn't think I'm behind him because he just stopped to check that chest. But now he does. You know what? I'm not going to give up on this fight. I might lose this entire game because I'm spending so much time on this guy. But you know what? I am not going to give up. This guy is mine. I hate that stupid rod. The rod is so OP if you're in water. It's actually insane. If you have a rod and you're in water, you are set for life. But you know what? What is he doing? He was just standing there doing his armor. Okay, so I pushed him a little too far over the edge. But that's okay. You know what? He's going to miss. Oh, he got a weapon. He's got a wooden axe. You know what? I still think we'll be able to defeat him with practically nothing on us because he's really low. Come on, come on, come on. You're so close to dead. No, I just wasted my power. Alright, this guy's got to be on like 2 hearts, so come on. Ooh, ow. Alright, well, he just dropped his weapon, so you know what? That's good for us. And again, this guy with your stupid rod, that is so annoying. But you know what? I am not going to stop. I'm going to kill you. What? Did I just kill him with a blade vortex? Are you kidding me? That is insane. Alright, I've never actually done that before. Alright, cool. There is his armor. You know what? Maybe that wasn't, or that was, good that I did that, because I did get a good amount of armor. So you know what? Maybe it was worth it. We'll see. We got 11 tributes left, so over half are dead from the beginning, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, now let's keep continuing. Of course, we spent like a whole 5 minutes on this guy, so we gotta find other chests for better armor and a better weapon. Our weapon right now is below average. I think average is a stone sword. A little bit above average would be an iron sword, and obviously below average would be really any type of axe other than diamond. So, yeah, we really should find a better piece of armors. If we have multiple things to upgrade, and also a better tool. But we do got a piece of TNT, which might come in useful later on. We will see. Alright, let's continue on. Maybe if we can find somebody and catch them out, we can get better stuff. Let's make sure we don't get ambushed. Alright, there are still 9 people left. And by the way, guys, this map, I gotta just say, this map is amazing. I love this map. And really, actually, any maps on Mindplex I do love a lot. I say this in a lot of episodes, but if you guys want to play Hunger Games, I would really recommend playing us.mindplex.com, or if you're in Europe, eu.mindplex.com. In my opinion, this is the fairest Hunger Games server. Now, there are quite a bit of hackers, but I'm pretty sure all servers do. I don't think Mindplex is the only one with them, but yeah. Yeah, that's why I play Mindplex, and only Mindplex, because in my opinion it is the fairest. Because one of my biggest things that I really don't like is things like OP Hunger Games or anything that is OP. And OP Hunger Games is really boring in my opinion because everyone's got everything. Like OP jail servers or anything like that. I really don't like them, but that's just me. I know a lot of people enjoy having like overpowered things, but yeah, me personally, I like a fair and balanced game. The only thing that can be considered maybe just a little bit unfair is the classes, because of course in Mindplex there are classes, but realistically, you can buy them if you just play a little bit, or yeah, if you play, you'll get them. I haven't spent a single dime on this server, and I've got most of them. So yeah, yeah, let's continue on. Enough rambling about the server. The chest will be refilled in 2 minutes, and we've still got 7 people alive, including me. Hopefully we will beat all of them, but I'm planning on doing it. One thing that I do like is we do have a bow and arrow. We don't have many arrows, but that one shot could help us quite a lot. One shot can take 1 or 3 hearts away, so that could give us a gigantic advantage. Of course, it could also either knock them back or kind of stun them. The game doesn't actually stun, but a lot of times when you get hit with an arrow, you start freaking out, and then you end up losing the fight because of the freak out. Yeah, so hopefully that might help me later on. Ooh, there's another arrow. I will take that arrow. I'm going to leave the axe behind because honestly, everyone in the game should have better stuff by now. If they don't. Alright, so there's a person behind me. I really got to be careful with this person. I'm going to try to throw him in the lava, of course, with my class. Let's see if it works. Bam, get behind me. You have been thrown into the lava. Let's try to hit him. Oh, I missed. Oh, no, I hit it. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's try to beat them. This is going to be a very close fight, but you know what? I think I'm going to have to back off. If I get hit one more time, I'm dead. But it looks like I'm going to have to back off. I could have tried to stay and fight, but you know what? I don't think it's going to be worth it. Let's throw the TNT behind us to make sure we don't die just yet. Maybe she stopped following me. If she's still following me, that is a bad idea, but it doesn't look like it. Whew. Alright, that was a very close fight. Realistically, I probably should have won that. If I would have kept fighting, I might have won. But you know what? I'm not going to take a chance at that. I would have been really happy if that person would have stayed in the lava longer, but she managed to get out of the lava very, very fast, which kind of sucks. But you know what? I'm still alive. She's probably recovering somewhere. If maybe I find her, I might kill her. But for now, I'm going to try to keep myself alive first. Obviously, that's the goal of Hunger Games. You want to try to keep yourself alive. Now, killing other people is very nice, but first and foremost is us. That is not good. There's a guy with the horse, an enchanted iron sword, and iron armor. We have to stay away. It still doesn't look like that person has seen me. I don't know why that person still hasn't seen me. But that person is someone we need to stay away from. For sure, that guy would wreck me on a horse with all that armor. Let's go over here and try to see if we can get anything. And the horse is behind us. You know what? I think I'm going to peace out of there. Now, the best option here is for him to stay back and collect chests. You know what? Let's stay here. If he comes, we'll try to shove him into the lava. It doesn't look like he's coming. We're going to have to move in a second. But yeah, that was very close. I don't know. We didn't manage to grab many things, but that's okay. Let's move. Yeah, I don't think he's coming. If he was coming, I could have tried to push him into the lava, but that doesn't always work. And if it doesn't work, it 99% of the time ends up with me going into the lava. So it seems like someone is threatening in chat, but oh well, people threaten all the time. Let's check these outside chests. Make sure we don't get beat from the behind, though. That's not good. Alright guys, so it is 5 people left. The guy on the horse, he doesn't seem like he wants to engage with me, but maybe if some other people engage him, I can jump in. And of course, if it's necessary, I do have an escape route jumping down the hill. Alright, so a guy, it looks like 2 guys are gonna fight very soon. I should probably jump in. Maybe I can get the kill. I'm just gonna wait till one of them dies. Let's try to bow him down. And yeah, let's try to grab. Oh, we grabbed some really good stuff. Let's bow him. And how did we miss? But you know what? That's completely fine. We got some trouble. All right, let's try to hit him away. I think he's on very low health, but I don't think we'll be able to catch up. Oh, no. Okay, we need a piece out of here so hard. So I could have probably killed him, but of course, this guy decided to come after me. I don't know why he came after me. He should have realized that the other guy was very low. He probably could have killed him and took his stuff, but you know what? He took the not smart route and came after me. But you know what? That is okay because we got some great armor. Now, we got hit in the back with the fireball, so that is not good. That's going to take some things away from us, but we did get 2 pieces of iron armor. We still have 1 arrow left. Maybe we can still try to win this. These 2 guys are both very, very, very better geared than us, which kind of sucks. Ooh, they left. They didn't check it. What? Oh, that gives us a very good weapon, some decent armor, and a bow. Now let's see if we can try to win this. Let's see. So the person's coming over here. I don't know what you're doing. You know what? I think we're gonna have to fight. Let's try to push him in the lava. Oh, sorry, dude. You are gone. Peace out of here. I am so sorry, but I have to push you in the lava now. Of course, we can't grab his stuff, but this guy's coming. All right, guys, this is the end right here. This is for the win. Oh, what? How did I win? No, what? Oh gosh, no way. All right, guys, let's start out with a new game. We are starting in 1 second, 0, and let's get started. Let's try to get a chest. Let's try to get something that we can use. I know what, that's a little bit below average. We did get 1 piece of armor and a weapon. A weapon is very useful very near the beginning because you can kill someone and grab things like food or maybe some arrows for later on in the game. Let's see if anyone chases us. Of course, this is like a death spot for a lot of people. They just run in here willy-nilly, but there are a lot of people that follow you. So I'm getting a little bit of lag here. Let's try to alright, let's try to go for this person. If they don't notice me behind them, I can kind of kill them. It doesn't look like they've noticed me. I am sorry, my dude, but you are going to have to die. I hate doing this to you, but you have such good armor. And yet a diamond and mushroom stew. Thank you very much for all of that stuff. So that is some okay armor, and we still got a weapon, so we could continue on. Let's see if there's anything in here. Okay, we got a helmet, though, and a pair of pants, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's keep moving. There are only 14 tributes left. It's only been a minute into the game, and 10 or 11 are already dead. So that is a very, very fast death rate. Another one has died. Now, hopefully, usually when a lot of people die quick, it means that there's one overpowered guy taking down everybody else. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Or hopefully a lot of people gang up on him and kill him, and then the loot managed to spread across many, many people. That would be very nice, but alright, there's some food. I've been looking for some food because I'm going to need some food for the rest of the game. That is 6 apples and 3 potatoes. That'll probably last us for a good majority of this game. And a cake just in case we're running and we need some food. Now, if we can find a second diamond, that would be really nice. I'm sure a stick will be able to find. Now, if we do find a second diamond, that would be insane and, of course, very, very rare. Alright, but we did grab a piece of TNT, which could help us later on. Now, hopefully we can get like a couple kills with that. If we get super, super insanely lucky. We haven't gotten very lucky thus far. We've gotten some good drops and a good kill. Now let's check upstairs just to make sure we haven't missed anything. Hopefully we can find some arrows. Of course, we do have a bow and arrow, and the bow and arrow can be very useful late game because we can hit from far away. Let's try, 2 helmets, that'll give us. I'm going to leave the other helmet in here because no one usually checks up here, which is fine. That is another piece of decent armor. Let's put that bad boy right back on, and let's keep moving out. Let's always check the windows in this house because you never know when people are going to just ambush you. But yeah, let's keep moving on. There are 11 tributes left, so many have died. Let's check if there's any chests in here. It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's move out of here. Hopefully we can pick someone off with a better variety of gear. That would be very, very nice. And we do have a good selection of items. We have, of course, TNT, bow and arrow with no arrows, which kind of sucks. Mushroom stew for regeneration in case we get in trouble. And we do have a weapon, not the best weapon in the world, but that is okay. It will help us later on. Now, what I'm thinking is we can maybe head towards the middle. There has to be someone near the middle that we can take down. Alright, let's shove off everything that we don't need. Of course, guys, I always stress this every single day, every single episode. Clear up your inventory because, of course, I say this every single time, but if 2 geared people are fighting, most likely both their inventories are full because they didn't think about it. So you can just run by and swoop up all the good things and run away. And then you just get a bunch of free gear. So I always stress the importance of clearing up your inventory. Of course, don't throw it on the ground so someone else can pick it. Try to put it in some chest that is not looked at very often, or throw it in the water, throw it in some lava, throw it in a corner so that nobody checks. But of course, you'll see me a lot of the episodes throwing away my inventory. That, of course, that's not important. So there's a guy at spawn. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if I should fight for him. There's a guy in chat screaming, "Fight!" Alright, so this guy's coming at me. I can defeat this guy for sure. I will drink that just in case, because he drank his. Okay, stop with your rod shenanigans. Come and fight me. And you are dead. You were an easy opponent. He didn't have much armor, so that's why it was such an easy fight. He tried to kill me with his rod, because a lot of times you can use kind of like the hitboxes or whatever they're called to push a person back, hit them, and repeat and repeat and repeat. Some people get very good at that and end up mastering it and win every single PvP fight, but that guy did not manage to pull it off, and we ended up defeating him, which is very nice. Let's of course eat just in case someone ambushes us right about now. Alright, let's calm down a bit. We're in a safe zone. Cleared our inventory. I still haven't found a second diamond, but that is okay. We don't need a second diamond, but we do need at least the stone sword to be able to compete in the final. Right now, of course, we're not going to be able to do anything if we don't find some more gear. So let's run down here. Maybe we can grab some. One of those special supply drops usually has good things. Hopefully we can get one of those to drop sometime soon. Let's see if anyone's near spawn. It doesn't look like it. There are 8 people still alive, and I'm wondering where they are. They can't all be just spread around. Alright, so there are 2 chasing each other right there. Alright. So it doesn't, looks like they're gonna fight. Alright guys, this is gonna be a good pick right here. Okay, so they fought for a little bit, meaning both of them are damaged at least a little bit. Hopefully they start killing each other and we can pick off the last guy for some loot. Where are they? Alright, so they're still chasing each other. One of the guys is acting like a chicken and running away from the other dude. Now it's gonna be a little bit harder because the other dude's gonna probably kill him, but no, they're in the water. That makes it a lot less chance of me getting to them, but you know what? Let's still try. I don't have any arrows. Yep, the guy hit him with the ground pound. Let's try and jump here. Alright, perfect. That was a good jump. Let's see if we can kill either of them. It probably won't happen because they're inside the water. It's a lot harder to get at them, and I fell. Awesome. So yeah, it does not look like we're gonna get to defeat either of them, but hopefully they'll die once they get to land, or we can pick them off later on in the game. Chest will be refilled in 5 seconds. Let's check the chest around us right away, of course. 1 second. Nothing good in that chest. That is complete garbage, and we missed it, but it's okay because there's a ladder right next to us. So let's keep moving. There are still 8 people. No one has died in quite a while. Deathmatch is in 3 minutes. Hopefully some people will die. Hopefully we'll find some loot on the ground. I don't know how likely that is. Alright, so another person has died. We only have Aqua. Stupid. How do you say his name? Sotoroyer Toro? Blah, blah, blah. Let's just call him Soda. You got Pyromix. God, people with these strange names. Pyromix Master, DQU, American Baka, and Steve the OP. There are 2 people chasing me behind me. Ooh, piece of TNT. I will take that. It looks like they are chasing each other. Let's try to go for it. Of course, we can make that easy jump. Let's see what they're doing, because if one of them has killed the other, we could pick it off. Alright, so there's a shine in the light. That means that is a drop. We should probably go for the drop. We do have 2 pieces of TNT, so if someone grabs it, we can maybe throw it. Let us take a look. There are many people around here, guys. This could be epic. This could be insane. Alright, let's throw 1 piece of TNT, and boom! Gone. The guy's coming up. Let's throw another one. Let's grab all the loot, of course, and bam! There goes another. Guys, we are insane. That is probably the best play I've done in a very long time, guys. In a very long time. Oh, no. Oh, alright, we need to grab this stuff quickly, and let's get out of here. Run. Oh, no, there's 2 people here. Oh, that's not good. It seems like all 5 are in such a short radius. Can we catch this? Oh, no, guys. We are in big danger. We do not have a... Oh, gosh, guys. We are in some gigantic danger. But can we make it? Oh, gosh, that is so lucky, guys. You guys don't realize how lucky that is. Getting out of one of those situations is almost impossible. We just have a perfect pathway to get ourselves out of there. Oh, gosh, guys, that is so lucky. We managed to grab a lot of amazing loot, guys. So once we feel safe, let's stop and loot not loot ourselves, but equip ourselves. Ooh, that was closer than you guys could ever imagine. That was actually insane. And guys, once again, the teachings of keeping your inventory clear have prevailed, sort of. So yeah, let's clear our inventory. We still have only 1 arrow, but that is okay. There are 4 people left: Pyromix, Soda, and DQU. Now we are very, very powered up, geared up, overpowered. Let's try to defeat them. I don't know why I just did that. Let's eat so our regeneration can come back, and just in case someone attacks us. Another person has died. We are left with 3. Aqua, Soda, and Pyromix Manster. Deathmatch is starting in about 10 seconds. So it doesn't look like we'll get to kill them, but in the deathmatch something is going to have to happen. Now that's going to be very exciting. Oh! Gone! It is gonna be a 1v1, and I didn't even take that much damage. That is exciting. Alright guys, so there's gonna be no cleanup this game. It is gonna be a forward 1v1. Best PvP, best gear wins. Let's do it. Let's use an arrow. We got 1 arrow off. That did some good damage. Alright guys, it looks like we're winning, and let's go! Good job. Alright guys, that is the end of our 2 games. These 2 games have been insane, especially the first game. The first game, I don't know how I killed the guy. I don't know how I won. I should not have won, but I'm glad I did, so I can post an insane ending. But guys, if you enjoyed, I definitely enjoyed, make sure to like and comment as it supports my channel, and I'll see you guys later. God bless, and goodbye.